I understand why people told me when I was young, and my parents particularly, they did not understand their weird, arty, imaginary daughter. They just didn't get it. They were like, "You are crazy. You're never going to make a living at this. What are you doing?" It's not always easy to go follow your passion and go make a living at it. Sometimes you got to really hustle. But boy, is it so fulfilling to know that I'm hustling and working to promote something that I love, that I put my whole self into, that I really want people to read and share. If you are engaging something you're passionate about, you will find a way to pay the bills. I've been writing novels, like writing fiction since I was 7 years old. Wrote my very first book at my parents' kitchen table when I was 7, and I wrote it and illustrated it. I have written some form of fiction every single day since then. And when I say every day, I mean like my wedding day. I got up and wrote a little bit of fiction before the dress went on. Pick up your cell phone and write in the notes section a lyric if you're a musician. Sit down and journal for 2 minutes on your lunch break and write some piece of dialogue. It can take 5 minutes a day, can reinvigorate you. That's all I've ever wanted to do since I was a kid, was be an author, be a novelist, be able to create these whole universes that were my own and completely disappear into them and share them with the world. That's all I've ever wanted to do. However, I was told when I was young that being an author is not a real job, so I had to go get a real job. So right after I finished my MFA, I moved out to Hollywood because I was like, well, there's this whole business where people tell stories. Great. I'll go there and that'll be a real job. Look, mom and dad, I can make a check. And I did. So I got into, primarily, I was a talk television producer for about 20 years. While I was producing 5 nights a week of television for a lot of it, I was still writing my own stuff. I was writing screenplays, I was writing books, and I was just putting it all in filing cabinets, like, this is not good enough yet. This is not good enough yet. This is not good enough yet. So when I was 40 years old was when I finally wrote or finished Oil and Marble, which became my debut novel. And it's about the rivalry between Michelangelo and Leonardo da Vinci. I sent it out, didn't think anybody would read it because it was my first. That is not what happened. It did really well, and a lot of crazy stuff happened. I think we've all faced pay disparities in the workforce. We've all faced not getting the job that we watch men around us climb a ladder and we're doing all the work. I haven't had a choice but to like block some of that stuff out and go, well, I'm not going to think about how stacked the deck is, because if I focus on that, that's going to be where my energy goes. So I'm going to focus on this because this is what's working for me. Maybe I'm a Pollyanna. I just tried to focus on the good things that existed in life, and that's what got me through.